Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that Texas.
Hey, what it is, you already know it is. The big bounce sound. Bounce down, can't pump through the door. Hit the top to the box before I get my solidity. 10 times on last, good people do them like yourself. Caught them in the hotline, maybe you got a peak game. Lady folks, on what? Swine. Now, Africa beat the African in George Kambosos. Let's talk about it, man. Dominant performance by Richardson Hitchins. I mean, he was crispy. I mean, starting from round one, really utilizing the simple basics of boxing, utilizing that jab and throwing that cross, maybe throwing a hook in there every now and then. But his jab was crispy from round one. You know, round one, I gave that round to Richardson Hitchins. Round two, again, Richardson Hitchins. I mean, just utilizing the jab, popping his head back. You start seeing George Kambosos' eye start to swell up a little bit, and that was in round two. You know, so Richardson Hitchins did a phenomenal job. I like the fact that he was kind of dictating the pace. He made George Kambosos fight his fight, right? He didn't try to get in no firefight. He didn't try to bang with him, brawl with him. He just fought at a slow, methodical pace. When he needed to cut it up, he cut it up. But round two, yet again, another Richardson Hitchins round. I did not like whoever's name, Sergio Moro. He started talking about some, whoa, look at George Kambosos landing that shot. Okay, yeah, he landed a shot. But it was business as usual for Richardson Hitchins. After George Kambosos landed a big shot, Richardson Hitchins back on the jab, getting out of range, getting back in range. It was smooth, it was Cadillac. That's what I called it. It was play. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, utilizing that jab, really dictating and controlling the fight. You know, same tempo, round three. You know, George Kambosos, was trying to get inside, but jabbing. You know what I mean? And I did like the fact that George Kambosos didn't really have any good head movement, and he don't have any feet. He don't have really nothing or no type of wrinkles he could throw at Richardson Hitchins in this fight. He was just straight up and down. He's just there to be hit. You know what I'm saying? And, I kind of had a feeling it was going to go this way, but I was looking at the fight as a 50-50 fight. But yet again, another round, Richardson Hitchins. Round four, more of the same thing. Y'all see where this is going. It's the same pattern. Jabbing George Kambosos' head off. He put that boy back down and down. You know what I mean? His head was bopping. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I mean? You would have thought he was doing something else. Pause. But utilizing the jab, bro. Utilizing the jab, staying on balance, doing the simple, basic fundamentals of boxing, right? Round four, yet again. Round five, Richard Hitchins started going to the body a little bit more. He was kind of, from round one to round three, kind of throwing little straight shots to the solar plex. But then he really started investing to the body. And he was able to hurt George Kambosos in round five. And you saw him visibly hurt. You know what I'm saying? You saw George Kambosos kind of wince a little bit and start trying to retreat a little bit. And you start seeing Richard Hitchins trying to walk him down. Another round for Richardson Hitchins. Round six, I think Richardson Hitchins got a little greedy. He was like trying to apply pressure, trying to stop George Kambosos. That round was a toss-up, but I feel like that was another Richardson Hitchins round. It's more the same round seven. Round eight is when Richardson Hitchins was able to utilize his jab, really get back on, utilize his jab, slowing the pace down. 1-2, good balance, and then he landed that vicious body shot, and he was able to drop George Kambosos. George Kambosos went down, and the fight was waved off. Great win by Richardson Hitchins. Great win for him. What do I want to see from him next? I want to see him fight the racist. That'd be a good fight from New York. Or Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think him and Devin Haney, that fight would be kind of it won't be as exciting, but I think that Richardson Hitchins, man, he deserves a big name. I think that'd be a good win for him if he fight Devin. I actually think he got a very, very good chance to beat Devin Haney. Um, I would say 60-40. We'll go Richardson Hitchins' way, 60-40. But if he fight the races, that's a 50-50 fight. You know what I mean? He'll really get some respect beating the race, especially since the race has been saying all that foolishness. So, you know, uh, we shall see how this thing goes. I just want to see this man continue to grow. They're doing a good job at moving him. That's one thing I said about Eddie Hearn. He's doing a phenomenal job moving. This is the first fight I've seen him move in it right now. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give my props to Eddie Hearn, props to Richardson Hitchins and his team. He's done a phenomenal job and continue to grow as a fighter. You know, from him beating Liam Paulo up into, you know, now beating George Kambosos. And sky's the limit for this young brother. I want this dude to continue to have success and get these big fights. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see how this thing goes. And heck, even him fighting Gary Antoine, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to see this brother fight the best fights. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see what happens with him. But like I said before, dominant performance from Africa. You know what I mean? This brother right here, sky's the limit. But y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Boss man.